Peanut.
Oh,
yes!
he's just, we are Moo laughing.
What?
That's what we're doing. Back to 2010. Even Owner is just having a giggle about this one. Peanut's like, back in my day, Amumu was the #1 jungler because there were only 2 that could do it. Well, actually, there was 3. There was Rammus as well as Warwick, as Anivia, Fedoran.
Wait.
Fizz. Okay,
no,
we're just cycling some
stuff. It's fine. Yeah. It's fine.
I mean, Akali's still up. That's a crazy thing. So Akali's going to be locked, likely going into the hands of Doran.
Is it What do you mean it's Doran Akali into Olaf? What is happening?
Yeah, what?
I'm so confused.
Wait, and it's Doran Draven, and it's going to be Zoe Soraka bottom lane.
They're still swapping. They're still swapping.
I kind of wanted the,
I know, me too.
Zoe Soraka.
Wait.
The magical girl bottom lane.
Yeah, but like you hit a bubble and then you have the root.
Yeah, then you have the sun, and then no one can do anything, and then Starfall, and then you both die because you don't do enough damage to kill them.
I gotta admit, it completely lost me on the Akali into the Olaf. Like
I looked at Kerry and it's like he's got his hand on his head. He's like, it's something that can work out, but this is maybe some extra time in the kitchen. Let's dive into game 5. And I was about to say it without any prompting, but I got in the teleprompter in front of me. G-Sun is like, the Viper skin selection was amazing. And as we can see here, it absolutely is. Woo! 10 out of 10 there from Viper. Peanut skin selection is actually the one that I really wanted to talk about because that used to have a global emote where you just cry like a robot. No matter where you are, everyone could hear you. And it had to be banned, and it was very funny when it happened in solo queue. As Peanut, not going to be able to do it now because unfortunately that bug has been fixed.
Did you say unfortunately?
Yeah, I thought it was great. You could just be permanently crying and frustrating everyone. And it's a Mumu, you know, like he just waddles into your lane and then you're just held in place forever and you die, and it's really frustrating. So it adds to that, you know, it's sort of like that's his theme. As Faker has been the self-proclaimed, in fact, best Zoe in Korea. See whether he can do it again.
There's a couple of strong... Yeah, into Amumu, definitely, I think, a solid
I think
call.
into a Renata as well. Sounds like a pretty good thing. Is Flash. Going to be invested there from Faker. Yes, of course. Oh, now I have to keep track of whether it's a real Flash or not. Oh, well. Zay's going to do his very best here. That undertow is working quite nicely. There's the flash forward. The full commitment as the handshake is so good. And Owner is going to be taken down. First blood and double buffs for the Olaf. Oh, it may not be over yet as the undertow does slow down carriers. It is, in fact, over now.
Oh, my God. Delight.
All right, oh, bandage toss.
Arrival.
Unfortunately not able. Oh, he has a second one, of course. That wasn't available in 2010.
Wait, is Peanut fine?
Well, we'll just have to find out.
Okay, I guess he is. That was a little...
I mean, he's a Mumu. He's not fine because he's a Mumu. It's just always a bit sad.
Okay, so
never
now
really fine.
Owner does actually end up falling behind anyway.
Oh, goodness. Okay,
he's going to very heavily rely on Smash picking up a kill early on. Like, not too early, right? He wants to stack his passive as much as possible. But I think they need a cash out. As, he'll be fine. Walking it off as Carrier waiting for him nearby as well.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a health bar to invest in that one. So Carrier is going to make sure that Smash is A-OK.
Owner should be able to get this and then make his way out.
Yep. Just wanders over the wall. We'll be able to get into the red pit there as well.
Which can be tough. Zeka, obviously, with the Talia, is going to create a lot of threat there. As if they can get a kill into Smash, would be huge. Even getting a flash is big.
Yeah, Zeka not going to get all that much value outside of the flash from Carrier. And
sometimes it's good to just return to Season 2 champions. Yeah, you know, that's why I'm seeing a Mumu.
I mean, Season 1.
I'm seeing Olaf.
Yeah, I guess the Renata Callista is a little bit out of whack. The Talia as well is a little bit too new.
Oh, no, they don't get full credit. No. Just a bit.
But that is not going to be feats of strength over to T1, but they might be able to get themselves 5 grubs, which will be very valuable in itself.
You can sense as well how nervous both these two teams are. Again, this is a final best of 1 that decides which of these two teams moves on, faces Gen G or DK. And a mistake here can mean the end of your LCK Cup. Bonkers that we find ourselves in this position, Atlas. 5th game between the two.
And those 5 grubs do go the way of T1. So some split pushing power here for the Akali. Going to be very, very good.
If they can get that pick. And Zaka's now on his way. Doran cannot join. Like, T1 cannot contest this. So we'll see what their response is going to be instead. Looks like just pushing out the lanes and leaving it at that. Zaka probably doesn't even have to TP back. He can just rotate. Maybe Faker can catch him in the rotation. And they can get some damage on that top side. Turret is the first dragon. So 14 minutes. Quite late.
Yeah, I mean, not as late as it could be.
True.
As we witnessed the good old 25-minute dragon. Thank you, Falcor. Yeah. This is an eclectic comp, if ever we've seen one. But man, if they won with it, would that not be a story? As they're looking to take a Rift Herald with it, and that should be something that they could do. Teleport just about back up again for Doran as well. So Zeus losing that advantage. And HLE, yeah, they're not going to risk it. So that will be the Rift Herald taken. Viper with a little bit of extra time is going to move towards this outer turret, but doesn't have any grubs, doesn't have enough damage to take that one down.
Actually using his ultimate there to ensure, as love this from Zeka.
Yep. As the Rift Herald does just bypass it entirely, but it stops the rest of T1 from moving over. Oh, the handshake to pull Owner back. Peanut possibly out of position, gets the Curse of the Sad Mummy down, and the seismic shove is good, but Owner is immortal. He just doesn't take damage. He's caught twice. The bubble goes wide just somehow. I think Zeka was just moving down randomly.
But that's a big win for Hanwha there, because
they take the outer turret top.
T1 desperately wanted the kill there, didn't quite find it.
It's never going to be a kill onto Delight, because Viper exists. Backing on a ward though. Backing on a ward might mean that... Okay, Delight is not going to do it. It's okay, he just explodes, he was out of range! Still, it's not going to be a cash-in, but that is a kill for T1.
Should be Dragon.
Yeah. Hextech, no joke as well, as Peanut really wants to press Q.
Come on, get us Infernal. Do it.
Oh, Ox.
Wait.
It's your time as Zeka looking for an angle as Owner gonna get the flash by just pressing his R button. Teleport brings Doran in there. Shuriken backflip doesn't connect onto Peanut.
Still a member up. Delight, 4 seconds. Will be having to walk his way back. Prio mid for Hanwha though.
Yeah, HLE feeling like they can still tussle for this one.
But there is still the Curse of the Sad Mummy, as well as the Viper and Delight combo. Whereas no ult for Owner here. That's one of the reasons why Skarner feels so busted to play against.
No flash for Carrier as well, which is really important. HLE, if they take him down, Soraka value that can be so high will not be there.
Banana Burst control, Owner trying to retake it, but he needs to be so careful. He can't be the way that Peanut makes his X's into the backline as Peanut.
Oh yeah, you can see Fake. Zoe can warp games so much. If a few of these paddle stars connect, it's going to be so dangerous. That bubble is going to go wide though as Zeus fighting Doran towards his bottom side. The Dragon has been started here as Delight made it back to the battle.
They can let this go. It's more important to get a kill on Smash. Hanwha Life though, they won this.
Yeah, there's the bandage toss to bring them in. Smash immediately cleanses. The Dragon secured here by Peanut as they throw Delight in, but no joy. Carrier, a lot of sticks in him as Doran finds the backline. Peanut! Oh, there is the shutdown, the cash in for Smash. So much money into this Draven, and who cares if they lose the Dragon? Getting this guy fed is so important.
Alright, pings are coming down, but they're already a good... Look at the spares.
There are so many sticks.
Oh, T1 was caught off guard.
Yeah, there's a teleport in from Doran. They're going to back away.
Oh, it's still leashed!
Wait a second. Yeah, it's still leashed. Zeka can now move down, but this has now become a fight, and a smite fight for this one. I don't know whether you want that. As the Impale, it doesn't connect onto Peanut as the Whirling Death almost takes him down, but he's now not in range. The Wish comes in, and Doran has executed Peanut, but into the backline they go, and oh my god, this Olaf is obliterating them. Still they get the buff, but they're just walking gold now for this Viking who is yelling and screaming. They're running the wrong direction to try and keep these buffs alive. It is still high value. Don't get us wrong. And if they get out, it's massive. But Zeka has found Doran. Throws a big rock at him. And I think that Doran is going to be taking the relocation way out of this fight. And there he goes. Carrier going to be going back as well. And Zeus almost got there. We don't know what to do.
Oh, they have to retake. I don't know if they can. I think they might have to just give it up. Yeah?
Yep.
Hanwha Life!
Rock's now on the ground as it looks like HLE will be able to secure this area. They do manage to take that one down. Delight in a little bit of trouble here. Has a lot of projectiles just flying around all over the place.
Oh, Doran was thinking about it.
Yeah, Weave as well. Zeka just going to get into position to hold this wave. His turret is looking very low, but the minion wave is just gone. T1 Baron? Yep, that is certainly an option.
They would never see it coming.
No one would ever see it coming.
Never. Okay, so soul points taken. Otacon buff was basically useless for T1.
Well, I mean, Smash still has it, I guess, for 30 seconds. Is spotted.
I know now.
Owner moves on in. A bubble going to connect onto Peanut. That is such huge news, but unfortunately, not able to find the paddle star as now Zeus may need to try and get out of here. Remember, he has no way out. There is the curse of the sad money, but Peanut is going to get executed. You can see now the Olaf chasing after Smash, but the Soraka's doing her job to bail out. Not able to work. And now it's Viper that needs to do it. He finds one, but Smash just executes him. It's an axe to the back of the head. And Zeka will not have the damage. T1 will find the team fight.
And that blast goal might be what ends up deciding this game, Atlas! Just one silly little blast goal. Just one!
Oh, Brendan Valdez is somewhere extraordinarily upset as T1 with 4 members and now moving towards the enemy base. Is it over right here? Surely not.
Oh, I don't know.
It's 32 minutes. They've taken the inhibitor now. They've got a minion wave. I mean, Peanut's going to be here, but can he kill the wave in time? I don't think so. He gets on top of Smash, and he needs to kill these minions. He will be able to get them. He's got a lot of bandages. His turret is so incredibly angry, and T1 will back away. Still with a gigantic lead. We have to say that. But
so they go and use the ultimate, but Doran, his stopwatch timing is impeccable. Smash and Faker both use all the tools at their disposal, plus a Soraka, to ensure that Olaf doesn't get the value that he needs. And Yep, you gotta.
Well, Owner is throwing rocks around. They have a wall set up, so it's just Baron for HLE.
Yeah, that's the price that they pay for their field and push. Could have just taken Ash.
Oh my goodness. He's thinking about it, thinking about going for it. That bubble, oh my goodness, that could have just been end of the game right there. He's holding onto the bandage toss. That's a good flick. A good handshake there as well. Doesn't find the impale. And he could just be dead. Owner is in so much trouble. He's trying to drive his way out, and it works! Somehow Carrier, oh my god, the amount of damage that's coming through here is now Faker in trouble. Zeus going ballistic. The double knockup is so good with the Fate's Call. And now it's Zeus' time to shine. A triple as he executes Smash. And now they can definitely take the dragon, but can they get even more off the back end?
And how poetic would it be if it's Zeus with his Olaf that ends it all? It's not going to be the Nexus, but the guidebook has nothing on this, Atlas. What do you do when you lose a mountain?
Oh my goodness, HLE. They were a Nexus turret away from just being out of this tournament. And then they come back, they take the Baron, now they have Mountain Soul, and chronically the game isn't over.
The best I'm sure is going to come in Void Stuff Donut. That's a big buy for Doran. Does mean that it's a little bit easier as
leave his wall.
Owner can obviously just get through. Will he choose?
But this Baron is it's just gone. So they secure it. Can T1 find a team fight? That is the question. The bubble goes wide. Peanut might need to flash, but he doesn't have it, so can't actually get out of here. He's going down slowly but surely. Eventually he wants to just walk his way out, but now Owner throws down the Impale. They take down both junglers, but Zeus is just on top of Carrier. They've identified the key target. Doran gets into the backline, goes forward. Viper will survive, pulls out the sticks, and down goes the Akali. They sacrifice Peanut, but they take 3.
We're 40 minutes in. That might be it. The fact that Viper doesn't die there. Doran doesn't have the damage, the Mountain Soul coming up huge, and it's only Smash and Faker desperately gonna try to keep this game alive, but I don't think they've got it in them.
I want to petition. I want to make this part of the playoffs double elimination. I don't want to say goodbye to either of these teams, Chronicler. It is too early.
Wait, Atlas.
Of HLE with Mountain Soul and Baron buff. We have a minute left on the Baron. So the last inner turret will be falling now.
Yes.
HLE have a 3,000 gold lead, which is big for 8 minutes in the game. For 42.5 minutes, it's not so much. As Delight just takes a large chunk of his health bar. Weaver's Wall, and that's going to knock Owner over. He is thankfully extraordinarily tanky. They do lose their inhibitor turret. As now Peanut flashing forward gets this cleanse out of Smash, and now Viper is looking for him. Can they execute him? Yes, they can! Viper now right in the back line, and he's getting bailed out. Will he be able to find it? The answer is probably yes. And look at this immortal Viking. Throws the undertow, takes down his former mid laner, and HLE, our LCK champions of last year, will be staying alive in the LCK Cup. What a marathon! My God, this series was too much. T1, an absolutely heroic performance.